how would you value Malik Hooker versus Moses?
Yeah.
Versus Justin Houston versus Ingram, Sherman. Like, how would you rank this? Like, what would you do?
For me, I'm probably going to go Morgan Moses one, because I do think that the tackle positions, it makes me a little uneasy just because I don't know what Zach is going to look like as the full 17 game starter at right tackle, because we haven't seen it. Remember, he beat out Chooks last year, but got hurt 2 quarters into the season. That concerns me still in terms of, was he going to be the starter the whole season, or was he going to flame out? We don't know that. Then when I think of left tackle with Chooks, like, Chooks, you play right tackle. I haven't seen you in the NFL at left tackle. That makes me nervous. Dan Moore, rookie, makes me nervous. So I'm like, yes, I do think, man, bringing in another stalwart up front to protect Ben, to protect Najee Harris, because we know the offense is going to go as those guys goes. If Ben doesn't have time to throw it and we got to go back to that 2-second pass attack, that's not going to be good for anybody. If we can't get movement up front and run the ball, that's not going to be good for Najee, and it's certainly not going to be good for Ben either. So that's why, for me, I prioritize the offensive line first. Then, this is why it's dicey for me.
Now you have contracts that get into play. Like, what do you value more? Malik Hooker at 2 versus Sherman at 7 or 8?
I don't even think of Sherman versus Hooker. I think of just simply DB versus third rusher. Because we don't have who is our third corner right now? Who can we definitively say on June 24th at 1:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our third cornerback?
Pierre. That's who we would say based off all the reports, right?
Say. I'm not saying that because I don't feel like he's done enough. That's
what I'm saying.
Now.
How good do you feel about it? But just based off the OTA reports,
that's what I'm saying. I don't feel good about any of it. But you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's okay. The next question, as it stands and now, is 1:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's our third outside linebacker?
Roche or Marsh? I don't know.
And did you hear how the defensive coordinator and outside linebacker coach Keith Butler spoke on those players when asked specifically about the third outside linebacker?
No, I didn't.
It was not savory. My man basically said, "Who's your third rusher right now?" Well, on paper, we got Cassius Marsh and Quincy, but Quincy, he's going to have to learn how to play at the NFL level. Cassius, he's going to have to get a little bit more better in the run game and this and that. And I'm listening to him, I'm like, I don't want to hear that. That's not good. Those aren't good comments. If you're asking him about this player, if you ask him about Highsmith, high on Highsmith. You ask him about Henry Mondo, high on Henry Mondo.
That's good he's high on Highsmith at least.
Right, but when you hear that, I'm like, that
Mondo
doesn't
getting
sound
some love.
good. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't sound good like that. So I can't definitively say who the third outside rusher is either. So that's why I'm like, one of those are going to need to be addressed. And I feel like that takes more of a priority than the safety spot.
Okay.
Like, as much as I would love for Malik Hooker to be here, I think you still have to address one of those two beforehand, because I think that's going to have more of an impact. We said with Malik, we'll be able to do a lot more things coverage wise that'll benefit us, and it'll ultimately put Edmonds in a more advantageous cover position as well. And we said we'd have a lot more freedom with Minka, knowing that we have a legit ball hawk in the middle of the field. But those are possession downs. That's the situational football part of it. You still got to have that third corner.
At any point.
At any point, you're going to need that. You're going to need that third rusher. We talk about how frequently these guys sub out in terms of TJ. And when it was Bud, he was subbing out. That's when we were able to see Alex Highsmith play as well as he played. You got to have these pieces, man. Like, that's why I think for me, that the safety spot, Malik Hooker, or whatever, however we want to word him, third on that list behind third rusher, third corner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I look at it, man.
Preference on rusher versus corner, or just both at the same time?
Well, I'm an edge rusher, so I'm going to say the premium should be on the rusher, because I feel like if you have great rushers, it can make up for a lacking in coverage. But then I also know in the same breath, as a rusher, you need cover guys, because it's no worse feeling than you have a dope rush, you win, and the ball gets out in 3 seconds because you don't have a guy back there that can cover. He can't make the quarterback have to hold the ball for just an extra second and go through his reads. So you can just see how both of them, you kind of need each other. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? That's the argument when it comes to which one is more important, that edge rusher or that corner. It's like, they're both kind of equal right here, man.
Hopefully we could pull all three off.
Yeah.
Because that would be perfect.
But you know what? Thinking back real quick, I will say the third corner is more of a priority right now. Because we know for a fact we have TJ Watt. We know Alex Highsmith has shown he can play at a high enough level, right? We don't know if he's going to be able to do it for 17 games, but he's shown that. Whereas at the cornerback position, we don't feel as confident in Joe as we do in TJ, right? Meaning we feel like with TJ,
especially at this point in his career.
At this point in his career, we feel like with TJ, you put anybody out there, he's going to cook them. With Joe, we know he's starting to slow down a little bit. Then you look at Highsmith versus Cam Sutton. It's like, well, Cam Sutton, I think, is the better player right now. But when you're pairing Cam Sutton with a Joe Hayden that's aging a little bit, it doesn't seem as appealing as TJ Watt, who's ascending along with Alex Highsmith. It just feels better. So that's why to answer it again, I will say that the third corner I do think is a second priority. We got to talk about our friends over at, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Deke?
Yeah.
Manscaped. I just get excited when I talk about them, bro.
Hey, man. They're trying to help all the guys out for the summer, right?
Hey, man, it's hot guys summer. You know that. And we all have to be prepared to perform at our highest level in whatever situation and scenario that we get in. So with that being said, you know what Manscaped dropped, right? Some type of performance package.
Yeah,
right?
you might have to remind me a little bit.
So with this performance package, right? I know you remember the 3.0, right? With the lawnmower 3.0, but now we got to have that 4.0 because, you know, the 4.0 has the new lawnmower 4.0 with the little like ticky that goes on and off so you can see where you're, trimming, whether it's delicate or not delicate. Make sure you can see what you're doing. But with the lawnmower 4.0, that's included in the performance package 4.0, ladies and gents. Because in that performance package, you got to have your lawnmower. You have to have your weed whacker. We already talked about that. No nostril hairs, no ears hair. Those aren't attractive. People don't like that. All right. Shave them, trim them. But also crop reviver, crop refresher. So that way everything around your crop and your twins smell fine at all times, especially during these hot summer temperatures. But you know how we also say with this thing with Manscaped, man, we don't talk about it if we don't have a promo code, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
So if you use the promo code MOATS, MOATS, you will receive 20% off your purchase along with free shipping worldwide. D, that sounds like a great deal, man.
Always does, dude. It seems like all these sponsors and these deals, they're good deals all around, really.
You know why? Because they know what's up. They're catching on to what we got growing here. And they catching on to what y'all are doing as well. So y'all keep showing love. We keep showing love. They keep showing love. And we're going to keep this thing growing.